This, if you don't know, is called a lens. And if you do know what a lens is, then great. If you don't know what a lens is, it goes on a camera and it's very useful. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about a lens from Sony that I just got, and it is pretty darn awesome. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining what a lens is if you don't know, and there will hopefully be some chapters in this video, and if not, I will have some time codes that pop up during the video to tell you if you ever want to skip through the parts where I explain what a lens is. But if you're here to learn what a lens is, learn about this lens in particular, or if you're learning to start a budget filming setup for YouTube videos, this lens is a great option for that as well. And with that said, let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we have to talk about this lens in particular. This is the Sony Vario-Tessar T E, meaning E-mount, Sony E-mount, 16 to 70 millimeter, f4 ZA OSS Lens. And first off, if you don't know what a lens is, this is the segment of the video where I explain what a lens is. And that's going to start right now. Alright, so welcome to the what is a lens section of the video. This is where I explain what a lens is for you people who are new to cinematography and camera equipment in general. So, a lens is what goes on a camera in simplest terms, and this is what allows the image to be properly seen. And basically in short terms, the cheaper the lens, the lower quality the lens, and the more expensive the lens, the higher quality the lens. So this lens is great because it's a great value lens because it's both inexpensive in lenses, because just so you know, if you're not aware, camera gear is unbelievably expensive. So if you're ready to spend some money on camera gear, just know that it will be very expensive. And with that said, let's keep going. So this lens is great because it's both cheap, like I said before, but also really good quality. And that's why I love this thing. Now, the main thing to think about when we're talking about price with this lens, and I will get into the price at the end of the video after I explain all the features of this thing, is the main thing that makes the difference in the lens is whether it is a prime lens, meaning a lens that doesn't zoom, or a zoom lens, which in this case, this is a zoom lens. If you notice this number here and the number that I said before, this is a 16 millimeter to 70 millimeter lens, meaning that it goes from wide to telephoto. You'll usually see often on these cameras when you're zooming in, digitally even, you might see a W on one end and a T on another end on a lot of cameras if you look at the screen. And so that's usually how you tell wide to telephoto, because a telephoto lens is a very zoomed in lens. And that's the nice thing about this thing, is it can go really wide, but also quite zoomed in. And that means that this is a perfect lens for video, because this thing is just great for video because of that zoom range. Another thing that makes it great for video personally is this number. That also equates to, in the name of this product, f4 is part of the name of the full long name of this product. And basically that is the aperture. Anyway, as I was saying, this is f4, which means that the background is blurry, but not as blurry as it can get. You can get down to like 1.2 or 1.4 as opposed to f4. But personally, I think for videos, it's enough background blur. You see this difference between the lens and my hand? That's the amount of background blur you get using f4. So it's pretty good. And honestly, for me, for video, it's nice. If you're doing photos, you might want more background blur, and honestly, it's up to you. But the thing that you really need to know is that this number is basically equates to the cost, because like an f2 lens could be twice the price of this lens. So be wary of that when you're buying lenses. Now it's time to talk a little bit more about this lens in general. So this lens is right here from Sony, but it's manufactured by ZA Optics. So if you don't know what ZA is, they are a company that makes lenses for cameras, mainly for lenses for cameras, I mean, but they also do some optics for like glasses and contact lenses and stuff. So if you have glasses, you probably have heard of ZA before. But yeah, they are a lens optics company. So with that information, let's get into some of the other things about this lens. So one of the reasons why I really like this lens is because it has 2 rings on it. My old lens was a kit lens and it only had 1 ring on it that you could switch for zoom, between zoom and focus. Here, when I'm in manual focus, I can zoom and focus at the same time, which is really nice. It's in most lenses, but just beware. Now it's time to talk about one of the most important things when buying camera gear, and that is considering the price. Because no matter how something good is, if it's not within your price range, or if it's not within the budget that you have set beforehand, then it might not be worth buying for you if it's too much money in your opinion. So the price of this thing is, at the time of recording, to get this brand new, it is $700. However, I actually got it used for $350. And that means that this thing is an open box, so it didn't come with any of the things that were in the box, nor did it come with the box in general. And you can see this logo is a little scraped up, and some of these rings, like especially right here, it's scraped up. It's got a few bashes here and there, but if you don't care about that, because honestly, I don't think you should care. If you're getting used lenses from a camera store like I did, shout out to Glazer Camera in Seattle for helping me out with getting lenses. Anyway, if you're getting it from a camera store or from some online like store that that goes with this camera store, like B&H or something like that, then getting used lenses I think is honestly okay. You just have to be careful when you're getting it from like eBay and stuff like that, because then you don't really know what quality you're getting until you're there. So be wary about used lenses, but if you're careful with it, it's fine. So that is the information about this lens. And if you like this video, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And let me know down in the comments if you want any more videos about camera gear, because I love making videos about camera gear. I'm obsessed with camera gear. And yeah, let me know if you want me to make more videos of lenses like this, and also let me know if you want me to make a video about how to use a camera, because that's kind of an interesting topic that I've wanted to cover. But let me know down in the comments, as I said before. Alright, that is it for this video. If you're interested in this lens, then maybe go check it out and have fun, get out there, go take videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.